Welcome to SDH's coverage of everything going on in a USL League One. We'll take you backward before you take you forward. And remember, as always, right now you have multiple competitions going on. You've got the Jägermeister Cup going on at the same time that you have the regular season competitions going on. And we'll try our best to differentiate the two as we take you through what happens during the week and what to expect for the week going forward. There's some news off the field to get into. There's some players of the month and the of the month awards to get into. Plus, we'll get you ready for schedules and juice boxes coming up in just a little bit. So, last 7 days to get you ready for the next 7 days. Take you back to last Saturday. Final scores, 2-0. 1 Knox beat Lex SC at Regal Soccer Stadium. City Stadium in Richmond, Charlotte Independence, 1-0 winners over the Richmond Kickers. Same score, Forward Madison at CHI Memorial, knocking off Chattanooga Red Wolves. And that takes us to our match of the week. And you'll find out in short order why it was the match of the week. We go to Four Rivers Equipment Stadium, Northern Colorado Hailstorm, hosting Central Valley Fuego. Here's your highlights, courtesy of our friends at USL League One, ESPN Plus, and YouTube.
Very excited to see what he could do. He had 8 goals and 4 assists in 32 appearances last season. Now for Central Valley Fuego, they had to make quite a few changes. Jermaine Jones has done so. 6 in total. 3 of the changes were required as they have 3 on international duty. Referee looks to his watch, and we are finally underway. Here from Windsor, Colorado. Rendon and Oprah, obvious targets. Also the 6'5" Ethan Horde standing just inside the 6-yard box. Martinez with the whip in. It goes towards the back post. And it does eventually go out of play. And Lowell thought about taking a shot, didn't do so. Shot from Carrera, no good. The second shot comes in from mid-ends, goes wide. When you know what works, you would hope it work at any altitude. Here is Rendon, all the way across the byline, looking for Billy King. Shot from distance from Dietrich. Everyone behind the ball for Central Valley at the moment. Oprah. It's crossed towards the back post. Header from Rendon. And now Northern Colorado can sprint away. Here's Rendon. Horde to his left. Horde sprinting into the penalty area. Ethan Horde. Right at the goalkeeper. Break the deadlock. His final 180 seconds. Shot from distance was Robert Coronado. Zulaga will now send it forward. The referee now puts the whistle to his mouth, and we will now go into half time. Long ball over the top. Here's Rendon. 1-on-1. Rendon! 1-0. The flag stays down. And the top scorer in the Jägermeister Cup goes into a wall of red shirts. Yamazaki. Oh, he misplays it. Vasquez from distance. It's deflected. Oh. Boy, that was close. Fuego have a corner. Coronado whips it in towards the near post. Header! It's in! Oh, no. Clayton Tor at the near post. 11 minutes after Northern Colorado took the lead. Clayton Tor, the 6'1" center back, heads Fuego back on level. They certainly feel that they have a chance here. Shot from Coronado. Oh. Martinez keeps it in play. Whips it across goal. Missed clearance there by Heckenberg. Back in. Dietrich, it's in! Chris Heckenberg's mistake is Jackson Dietrich's gain. 4 minutes after Fuego equalize, Northern Colorado have their lead back. Langwa. King. Billy King, cross in, Heath! It's in! Ethan Horn with the header. And Northern Colorado double their lead in style. Ethan Horn gets his third goal in Jägermeister Cup. And the 6'5" Mariona. Oh, inside is Chris Heckenberg, and it's a penalty. Brought down on the right-hand side of the penalty area by Ethan Horn, and he gets a yellow card. Heckenberg got the touch and is dragged down by Ethan Horn. He felt he didn't push enough contact. Seems as if he just dragged the arm of Heckenberg, and has a golden opportunity to bring CV Fuego back into this game. It's Coronado, and just beats the outstretched arms of Delgado. 3-2. And with just over 10 minutes to go, it's game on. Enough height as well, as two substitutions come in for Northern Colorado. Danny Robles and Marky Hernandez enter. Fuego feel that they can get into this game. Level it up at 3. Tor. Appelen. That one's crossed in. Oh, it falls to Mendola! Can you believe it? It's 3-3. Oh, but the flag is up for offside. And Northern Colorado hailstorm are now looking down the barrel of a penalty shootout. Owen Para. Oh, it's back. It's in! Danny Robles with his first touch! The super sub. Unbelievable. That one's crossed in. Oh, and the free header was there in the 6-yard box from David Kambamba. He arrived just a little bit too soon, the 17-year-old.
Yeah, I think 7 goals will do it. Big win for Northern Colorado Hailstorm as they come up with full points in the competition in a 7-goal thriller. Last Sunday in the Peach States Derby at Tormenta Stadium and Optum Sports Medicine Field, Greenville knocked off South Georgia Tormenta by the final of 3-1. In the midweek, Union Omaha knocked off Spokane Velocity at Warner Park in Papilla, Nebraska by the final of 4-1. So Union Omaha gets the big win there in the 5 goals that were on the board. Misael Rodriguez scores, Dolabella scores, Lagos Kunga scores, and Dos Santos scores at 90+5 just to continue to add to it. It was actually 1-0 after Misael Rodriguez and Heel for Spokane traded goals. And from there on, it was Union Omaha with 3 goals in the second half, Dolabella Kunga and Dos Santos at 90+5. A lot of yellow cards in this one, so it was well done in front of a crowd of just under 3,200. Jose Lara, the man in the middle at Warner Park, Union Omaha, comes out with full points. So that sets us up for the standings, and we'll go through the standings in both the Jägermeister Cup and regular season standings since, once again, we're dealing with dueling competitions. Union Omaha with the win, 5-1-1 on the season in regular competition. They're at 16 points, 2 matches in hand on Greenville, and they are 4 better in goal difference with the same number of wins, +9 to +5. That gets us to number 3. Forward Madison, right now, goal difference of +10. They're the only team in the regular season competition of USL League One not to have lost so far this season. 4-0-3. They've won 3 in a row, 4 of 5, and right now they are in third at 15 points. One Knox has hit each column once in their last 3, as has South Georgia Tormenta, as has Charlotte Independence, as has Spokane Velocity, as has Richmond Kickers. So, One Knox is 4th at 13. Tormenta is 5th with a plus goal difference of 2 over Charlotte Independence. Spokane is 7th at 10 points. Richmond Kickers are 8th with 8 points. Below the playoff bar right now, Chattanooga, who has won twice in their last 5, and Northern Colorado breaks their winless streak at 4 with the win last time out. They are at 5 points, but they are ahead of both they're ahead of Lex SC on goal difference. 1-2-2 on the year, 1-4-2, but they're ahead by 6 in goals. Lex SC is 11th. Central Valley Fuego 1-6 this season in regular competition. 5 losses on the spin. They are at 3 points on the year. Jägermeister Cup standings. And once again, remember, you're talking about different groups that have been set aside here in the Jägermeister Cup for the year. It is the 3 groups divided by 4. Greenville is right now a top group 1 with 9 points. Charlotte has 6. Richmond has 5 points. South Georgia Tormenta has the 1 draw and the loss inside the penalty kick shootout to their credit for their only point within the competition. Group 2 has Forward Madison on top with 9 points. Lex SC has 8. One Knox has 6. Chattanooga, with the 1 win and 3 losses, has 3 points. Northern Colorado leads Group 3 by 2 points over Union Omaha. Spokane Velocity has 5 points, and Central Valley Fuego has 4 points inside Jägermeister Cup play. So that is where things stand inside USL League One. Pedro Dolabella listed as Player of the Month for the month of May, presented by our friends at Konami eFootball. And with 2 goals and 2 assists in May, the former NCAA national champ and Sao Paulo FC youth product, who won at Marshall, helped Omaha get big wins over South Georgia Tormenta and at Charlotte. 13 recoveries, 13 long passes, 11 duels won, 4 shots on target, and a 78% passing accuracy in the full 180 minutes. 61% of a weighted poll in the fans version of it. Sebastian Rivas had 12%, finished 3rd in the overall. Christian Cheney of Forward Madison finished 2nd in the fan vote, 3rd overall. Joe Gajardo of Union Omaha finished 4th in the fan vote, and he finished 4th overall. Dolabella finished with 60.6% of the vote compared to 15.2% for Rivas. Cheney had 13.2%, and Gajardo had 11% of the vote in the Player of the Month honors presented by our friends at Konami eFootball. Dominic Casciato, no surprise, along those same lines, voted USL League One Coach of the Month for May, with the leading of the league in goals scored and goal difference for the month, and he was selected by the League One Technical Committee. So it is a clean sweep for Union Omaha in the awards for May. Now let's get you into the viewing guide across the board for USL Championship, League One, and Jägermeister Cup. In the USL Championship, Friday night, Loudoun and Vegas are on ESPN+. Saturday, Detroit City and the Battery are on ESPN+, as is Hartford and Pittsburgh. 2-NA starts their relationship with the USL family with the simulcast with ESPN+, with Indy 11 and San Antonio FC. Golazo Network has Tampa Bay and Lou City at 7:30. Memphis 901 on the quick turn gets New Mexico United at 8:30 on ESPN+. Also on 2-NA after the 7 o'clock matchup, Colorado Springs and Orange County SC at 9 Eastern. El Paso and Phoenix is on ESPN+, as is Sacramento and Oakland Roots. Sunday, Golazo Network has North Carolina FC and Monterey Bay. Jägermeister Cup had the Union Omaha Spokane match on ESPN+. League One action on the weekend. The Plus on Friday night has Charlotte and Chattanooga. Saturday on the Deuce, ESPN2, Forward Madison and South Georgia Tormenta at 3 Eastern. Central Valley and Richmond, Northern Colorado and One Knox on Monday night. Those are both on ESPN+. Let's get you into the juice boxes on the weekend and let you know what's going on there before we bid adieu to a very fast-moving activity in USL League One. Right now, only 2 matches have juice boxes attached. Charlotte is a favorite at home at American Legion to the visiting Chattanooga Red Wolves at a -120. Your draw's a +283, and Chattanooga is a +248. On the Saturday activity so far, the early match is the only one that has juice boxes as we are currently talking. Forward Madison, a -185 at home at Breeze Stevens, hosting South Georgia Tormenta. The composite has South Georgia Tormenta at a +379. The draw is just north of +300. We mentioned the schedule. So the schedule coming up for the next 7 days lays it all out for you across all of the different competitions in USL League One. And once again, we'll try our best to differentiate what is what as we go here. It is the 2 matches on Saturday. The late match on Saturday is Central Valley, and they are hosting the Richmond Kickers at 10:30 Eastern Time. Monday, June 17, Northern Colorado hosting One Knox at Four Rivers as Northern Colorado catches up on their home schedule, and the matchups that were weather hindered earlier on in the season. Then next Wednesday at Paladin Stadium on the 19th, it's Greenville hosting Charlotte in the Carolinas Derby. And then on Thursday, June 20, at Breeze Stevens, Forward Madison hosting Union Omaha. If you are in market and can catch any of these matchups across the board, please do, because you'll get to see how the third division is working in the United States when it comes to soccer and some of the great young talent that is there in USL League One. If you cannot make it locally, and follow along on your local providers, and make sure that you support your teams in those manners. If you are out of town and still want to follow along the matchups coming up this week in USL League One, you can do so either through the local providers, through their social media, through the ESPN family of networks, CBS and Paramount Plus's family of networks, and Tuda NA, as well as much as you can hang out with us too. And we'll let you know what's going on a weekly basis here as SDH is letting you know all the info with USL League One. That is this week's show. For everybody here at SDH, I'm just John. Thanks for hanging out with us here on the SDH Network as SDH takes you through everything in USL League One. Play it safe, everybody. Enjoy the games. We'll catch up with you again next week.